Swansea.
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 Welcome to Swansea.
Leaving my country and coming in the land that I have no relative in and looking for sanctuary and finding myself in Swansea.
When I came here, I tell you, I was very depressed.
People who are like me or who are from this country and they are new, they need some help.
For me, City of Sanctuary is about welcoming people as they come to this country. It's about celebrating what they bring. It's also about supporting them because some people have had a really, really bad experience when they first arrive.
City of Sanctuary is about creating a place where people can feel safe and welcome. It's about helping people who are newly arrived in Swansea to integrate into the local community.
I come to the drop-in just to integrate the community, as well to meet another people from my country, and as well to learn something about the people, about the community, about Swansea. Every week I'm in this drop-in. I do some volunteering. I sit in the tables as well. I bring the people to the community to help them to integrate the community in Swansea.
Here, dropping center is good place. You know, you can get someone who can help you, who can send you some if you need legal advice or you know, getting experience or sharing experience. And it is good idea coming here, talking to people, integrating into the community. Can make a difference, you know, especially newcomers if they don't know where to go.
People is lovely and very welcoming, and especially we came here and a lot of volunteers from Welsh, they come here to help the refugee, and I found it very well really. And if you ask it to the people, they are very friendly to reply you. And when I came to this country, I couldn't speak English. And I came to this drop-in and study some English. There were some teachers to help us, and I improved my English. My English has been improved by this drop-in. Meet other people from different countries, so from different countries, from different culture, different language, and some activities, some training.
FAN stands for either Friends and Neighbours or Friends Across Nations. The idea of it is that people can get together and enjoy each other's company. What we do is that we sit in a circle and we each speak about a topic that's been chosen by one of us. We don't interrupt each other and we don't comment on any of the things that people say. And if people don't want to speak, they don't have to. And people who speak little English can enjoy learning more English by hearing what other people are saying and practicing speaking for themselves. And at the end of the session, which can last an hour if you've got a lot of people, then we have a cup of tea or coffee, biscuits and chat, and for people just to get friendly with one another. So that's the idea of the family.
I come here because to meet people, because in a place that I didn't know anybody here. So somebody sent us that if we come to African Community Center, we meet different people, that it will not boring for us. So that's why I came here to meet different people. And when I came here, I met them and I like them. They love me, they love my children, and they are nice. It's nice place to stay anyway.
When I came here, I tell you, I was very depressed. I have still depression, and so just I want to help myself, and I came here for a little bit. Monday I am going to Mion. Monday and Wednesday, Mion, and Tuesday in African Community Center, and on Friday Mayhem Family Center. It's getting easier, and I found Swansea very nice, and the people is very friendly, and I am happy in my area.
And the African Centre, they've helped me so much, and that's why I come here, I volunteer, I help out with things that I can do. So they've been a great help. Without them, I don't think I would have survived, because sometimes it's so stressful for you. You just need somewhere you can come and relax and meet with different people, and people are so nice. She just calls me if she needs help with doing different stuff. It's difficult with the baby, but I try once in a while to come and help out and see what's need doing, and I'll do it. Yeah.
The volunteering that a refugee or asylum seeker can do could be any number of different things. They don't just volunteer in our work with refugees or asylum seekers, they volunteer in our work everywhere.
We are doing together with my support worker here. She's helping me how to help people.
Toddy comes out with me twice a week, every week. He escorts me on all my double visits. We provide support to basically anybody who is vulnerable.
Old people, vulnerable people, refugee people, and so on.
It could be somebody who's just come home from a hospital.
They help us enormously with their language skills.
It's an excellent idea that we have volunteers here who speak different languages. They're from all different countries, because then they're able to deal with all different types of clients that we may have. Like Tadi, for example, he can speak 5 different languages.
The elderly programs that we run looking after elderly people in their own homes, they enjoy the diversity, and it's a very happy place to be here, and people are forever chatting, and it's really good.
When you are in British record, there is no distinction of skin. There is no distinction of religion, everything. They've helped me a lot. It is the best place to have got your experience, to get your experience, your skills.
We're part of the City of Sanctuary campaign, and really proud to be part of the City of Sanctuary campaign. But a little embarrassed to be talking about it in a way, because the idea of City of Sanctuary makes it sound as if we're really giving something to the asylum seekers who come and work with us, and like we're giving them sanctuary or giving them work opportunities and training opportunities, chance to practice English and to mix with people, and we are doing all of those things. But I think it's really important to say that actually they're giving us an awful lot too, in the same way all the volunteers who work with Oxfam. Oxfam couldn't exist without volunteers, and asylum seekers who work here are just volunteers in the same way everyone else is. And that's really important to say, that the amount of hours that we get from asylum seekers in Swansea is brilliant, and I know that this shop wouldn't stay open the hours it does without those people helping.
I was born in Swansea, I lived here all my life, and I've worked for Oxfam for 24 years, and I've seen lots of changes. When I started, it was a ladies-only shop. We had no men in the shop at all lady helpers, and we sold clothes and bric-a-brac. So I've seen many changes, because now we're multiracial, and we have people from almost all over the world, and I found quite interesting.
Yeah, actually working with Oxfam changed my life a lot. So I have made a lot of friends and gained a lot of experience. For the last, you can say that over 5 years, I am volunteering in Oxfam, and my duties, till banking, pricing the book, shelving, so flooring. So I don't mind to do anything, which are assigned to me by the shop manager.
He fits in everywhere. There isn't anyone who doesn't like working with him.
Actually, I recommend and I will suggest to the people who are not working or they are not allowed. So at least they should work as a volunteer in Oxfam or anywhere in the charity organization. So I think this is the best cause to help around the people, If you cannot help, with your money, so at least with your strength, with your ability, you can, work as a volunteer instead of sitting at home and making yourself dull.
I've been here since 4.5 years, and I did start the volunteer work with South Wales Police since 3.5 years. But in the beginning, I had to pass a vetting system, and that does take a long time. And my main role is I'm doing my volunteer work with community safety, especially with the hate crime team. I do mix a lot with some different groups from different backgrounds, different cultures, some Arabic Muslims. We try to make things easy and try to make good relation for the two sides, between the police and the people on these groups and these backgrounds. It was my honor to have a part solving some problems in these fields. My main reason is to help people and help the society. That feeling, the satisfaction that you get from making people happy, and that's a big thing, really.
He gives us advice. His knowledge is sound on the Muslim faith, and then because of that we can reach people who would find it normally difficult to contact the police or are reluctant to contact the police. And by using him, he mediates between us and those groups, gives confidence to them in the policing service, and also from that we can actually monitor any community tensions that are there in Swansea. We had one incident where two groups were clashing and sometimes fighting, and we found it very difficult to contact one of the groups. Our volunteer made the first call for us and reached those groups, and we were able then to meet with them and speak about what had happened. They gave us more information, and then we could build up a relationship because of that. If he wasn't there, we couldn't have done that.
I'm very happy, doing these things, and all the people here in the police, they are like a family to us, and we're all together. We hope we can make the society and everyone happy and safe for everyone.
Originally, I come from Zimbabwe. I've been in Penlan for about a year now. I just came to be part of the event today and to be aware of what's happening in and around Penlan. Because if you're an asylum seeker like me, you are just confined at your house. So this project was beneficial to me and my family. Yeah. Today's event was really, really good and informative to me, and I would really love to be in more community-based projects like what happened today. Yeah.
Welcome to Swansea. I hope that possibly this can become an annual event with Lord Mayors, where we will have new citizens who come in to make their home in Swansea. The Lord Mayor will have one day to off the routine. And this is really what this is about. People who come into Swansea, who have been persecuted in their own country, need that little bit of extra help, and I'm sure we will give it. I suppose it's to say thank you, because I'm sure you will all make a contribution to Swansea. So thank you very much for coming this afternoon. There's plenty of food there. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Thank you.
It is nice to have a party, isn't it? Yeah. It's a great party.
Mae'r ffaith bod Abertawe yn ddinas noddfa yn bwysig iawn I mi. Dwi'n meddwl bod hi'n werthfawr iawn yn bod ni'n gallu estyn croeso cynnes I bobl o bob rhan o'r byd sy'n dod yma. Llawer iawn ohonyn nhw wedi ffoi wrth gwrs, a maen nhw'n dod ar ryw amrywiaeth a ryw ddoniau gyda nhw, unrhyw sy'n bod ni cael nhw. Dwi'n cefnogi'n bersonol, ond dwi hefyd yn cefnogi oherwydd mod i'n aelod mewn eglwys sydd yn falch iawn yn bod ni yn rhan o Abertawe, dinas noddfa.
Before I came here, I saw the news and read the papers and saw that asylum seekers were coming in and thinking, oh my gosh, can't their own country look after them? But having come here and spoken to what they have to live through, I'm surprised they exist. And everybody wants to do the best for their families, so you can understand them trying to move to somewhere that is more safe. And thankfully they've made it this far.
Together
we
are
making
Swansea
a place
where
people
feel
welcome and
safe.